how to configure kernel parameters in RedHat-like Linux system with Ansible using system-role. I'm going to show you in a live demo with some simple Ansible code. I'm Luca Berton and welcome in today's episode of Ansible Pilot. Today we are talking about the Linux system role. This is a Swiss army that you need absolutely to include in your IT knowledge. Currently there are 21 roles to configure a lot of system properties. The roles are developed and tested for RedHat-like system, but the project might expand in the future. It's available as a package named Linux-system-role for Fedora, Enterprise Linux and CentOS. In Red Hat Enterprise Linux is named rhel-system-role and is available since rhel 8, I think. If you would like to know more about the available role and jump immediately to the Ansible Galaxy page or the official website. Yes, it's under github.io. It's a lot of resource, also each role has a lot of parameters, so it's very nice to take handy this URL. Demo time. Let's jump in a real-life example how to configure kernel parameters in RedHat-like Linux system with Ansible role. Are you excited? Let's go! Wait a minute. Do you want to know more about Linux system role? A good start is Ansible Galaxy, so go directly to this Galaxy page and search for Linux system role. In my case, let me search for the kernel one. As you can see, there are 21 available. Let me refine my search, and kernel setting is the role that we are going to see in this live demo. If I'm jumping to the GitHub repo, I'm ending up in this GitHub page where I can find all the possible information about the role variable, and I assure to you that there is a long list. As you can see, you can configure something for sysctl, sysfs, and also a lot of systemd, for example CPU, affinity, or hugepages. There is a lot of things, really. Everything that you pop up in your mind is already coded. So I think it's a great resource. And I invite you to take a look on the official webpage to understand more about this system role. And now let's get back to my editor and let's have fun. Are you excited? Welcome to my editor. Let's begin our playbook to set up kernel setting system role. So let's begin our YAML document as usual with 3-. Then let me define a name for my play. In this case, name kernel_settings demo. That is going to target hosts all of my inventory. And now let's start the variable part. So first of all, kernel_settings_sysctl. These are the parameters of sysctl. Let's start with name and value. So first of all, name, in my case fs.file-max, and let me set the value of 400,000. That is the maximum number of files that my system can be handled at the time. Another property named this time kernel.threads dash max, the maximum number of threads allowed, 65,536. Yes, is a power of 2. So we need to get used of this. This time another property is coming, so kernel underscore settings underscore sysfs. Same story, name and value, so let's begin with a name, /sys/class/net/hello for localhost, for local interface, pardon, then mtu, and this time let's set vista is the mtu window of the localhost interface, local interface network, 65,000. Then another parameter, kernel underscore settings underscore transparent underscore hugepages, and let's set to madvice. And finally, let's include our roles name, that is linux-system-role .kernel underscore settings. And that's it. We don't need to do anything more. We just set our parameter. You see, it's very easy. It's simple. We set this parameter for sysctl, for sysfs, some special variable. There are also parameters for CPU affinity and other things. And the system role is taking care of the heavy and hard work. So let's jump to the console to see the result. And welcome to my terminal. Oh, finally we are going to have fun. So SSH DevOps is my username, fedoraexample.com is my target host. I would like to execute my playbook, that is I already copied in the root in the home directory of DevOps user, so let me execute the inventory and kernel setting YML. Oh, damn it, we have a problem, Houston here. The role Linux system role kernel setting was not found in home DevOps roles. What else? Home DevOps Ansible roles nor USR share. So let's install together sudo su dnf info, how is called, Linux system roles. So let me verify if this package is installed. No, it's not installed, but is available. So dnf install linux system roles. Here we go. It's already in the main, in the Fedora repository. No, under the update it is. Yes, cool. But is available in the system distribution repository. This time, if I'm going to do dnf info again, I'm getting installed packages. So I can do also rpm-qe linux system roles, and as you can see is version 1.9.0 Fedora 35. So let me return to my DevOps user again, last command to Ansible-playbook, and this time I'm pretty excited. It's going to connect to the target machine and what else? Executing the necessary steps. Wait a second, is missing root user. Okay, no. All these steps need to be executed as root, and we forget to set the become true variable inside my playbook. So let's jump back to the terminal and to the IDE and add this step. And back on my editor, let me add the become equal true to enable the privilege escalation in my editor. And here we go, we are ready to return back to the console. Let's jump it up. And welcome back to my terminal. I executed again the last command just for speeding up a little bit, and this time, as you can see, there are a lot of OK status, some parameters were already up to date, some were changed, so in the end I got some changed parameters and someone was already checked. If I execute again the same playbook, I'm expecting the idempotency to verify the value of the parameters and eventually perform any adaptation. As you can see, this property is called idempotency, and that's it. Do you see how powerful are Linux roles? They are fantastic, well written, and they are ready to use. So just add it to your everyday IT stuff, and they are great. So good job Ansible and good job Linux role. Rock and roll. Now you know how to configure kernel parameters in RedHat-like system with Ansible system-role. And I hope you will like and use in your everyday workload and journey. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, write me a comment, and in general keep in contact with me, and see us on the next adventure in the IT world. See ya! Bye! This video is part of our Ansible automation program. Sign up today on www.ansiblepilot.com for uninterrupted exclusive video and so much fun.